No More Heroes 2 Desperate Struggle. Whoa. What can I say? If you have not picked up this game yet and you've played No More Heroes 1, if you haven't picked up a No More Heroes game and played it yet, do it! Pick up this game! Do it, do it, do it, do it, please! Do it for me! Oh my god. This game was amazing. Alright, so let's get to talking about it. Spoiler alert, if you do not want anything spoiled for you, stop watching this video. Do not watch it. Only watch it if you have beat this game or do not care about it being spoiled for you. I'm going to go as lightly as I can on spoiling everything, but I cannot stress to you enough. Shut the video off right now if you do not want anything spoiled for you, because I have a big mouth and I might let something slip. So, okay, and there, you had 1 minute to shut off the video, and too bad if anything gets spoiled for you. Okay, so No More Heroes 2 Desperate Struggle. I'm a huge fan of No More Heroes. I cosplayed as Sylvia, Christelle, and Jean from No More Heroes 1, and they're like two of my most popular costumes. One of my great friends, Craig, does an amazing Travis Touchdown cosplay. My friend Mike Napalm, you remember him? He did Let's Shake, and of course Johnny O'Hara does Henry. So, yeah, No More Heroes is really, really big with us. We love, love, love it. And I was only a little disappointed with No More Heroes 2 because they improved it. And pretty much what improving it meant was taking everything that everybody complained about in the first game out. The problem with that is I liked everything everybody complained about in the first game. I guess that's just me, the kind of person I am. So in No More Heroes 2, don't expect to be riding around your motorcycle. They make it so that the side jobs aren't necessary, like you can go to a ranking battle whenever you want. But at the same time, you still kind of have to do the side jobs because it makes you have to go to the gym. You pretty much can't progress if you don't max out your health and your attack power. So you're kind of forced to go to the gym, which takes the place of the having to do the side jobs. But they found a way around the side jobs. They're so boring and they drag on forever by making everything into an 8-bit arcade game. Awesome, right? Not for this girl. I did not grow up with that stuff, guys. I mean, I love me some Pac-Man, but I I was stuck for the longest time because I didn't grow up with these things. I don't know how to play them, and I sucked. I never thought I could be bad at a No More Heroes game, and I absolutely sucked at this one. So thank you, Suda, for all those arcade games that I've failed over and over and over. It was alright, though. I got the hang of it towards the end, of course, towards the end. I didn't like the gym. The gym is also kind of like arcadey, and it took me forever to do the gym each time. So I have my complaints about it, but of course I'm sure 99.9% of No More Heroes fans are going to love that you don't have to go around finding kittens. I loved finding kittens. I don't get you guys. I don't get why you complained. Oh well. The boss battles were amazing. The characters were amazing. Pretty much, it was amazing. I don't even know what I can say. It was everything I had hoped it to be. Yes, I'm not a fan of how everything's all arcade games and you can't ride around on your motorcycle, but tough titties. I'll get over it one day. The boss battles definitely made up for it. You can play as Shinobu and Henry. I'm a huge Henry fangirl, so I loved playing as Henry. It was so much fun. My favorite boss battle, Margaret. I loved Margaret. I could do that boss battle over and over and over and never get tired of it because of the song. She was a bitch to kill. I'm not gonna lie. I had to text my brother and be like, I'm stuck. How do I beat her? Where? And of course I beat her on the first try after he pointed out something that I wasn't getting. But the song. Reaper, Reaper, okay, I'm not gonna kill your eardrums, but oh my god, it was so catchy. I couldn't stop listening to it. The boss battle was over, and I had the song playing on my computer while I was fighting other bosses. So, love that song. I love that boss. She was awesome. So, you might see a cosplay of her. You might. Look forward to it. But Sylvia always comes first. On the topic of Sylvia, I love Sylvia Christel. Oh, I got a text message. Hold on, guys. This might be important. Oh, it's my twin. I'm trying to make a YouTube video, Justin. Anyway, I love Sylvia Christel. And the first game, she was the biggest bitch, and I loved it. She was a bitch. And in this game, she's still a bitch. But as the game progresses, she becomes this kind of broken character. Like, there's this point where she's telling Travis that her and Henry got a divorce, and she has her cell phone, and she's pretending like she doesn't care. Texting on her cell phone, fuck you, Travis, I don't care about you, I got a divorce with Henry, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, what the fuck ever, I don't care, fuck you, and walks out. They show you her phone, and she wasn't even texting. Makes you think, huh? And then she says what happens next? He bitches out at her, and she's standing there, taking it, and he accidentally burns her on the hand with his beam sword, and she doesn't even, like, flip out at him, which you would expect from Sylvia Christel, right? She doesn't. She just sort of, lets it happen, and she's like, are you done bitching yet? And, that part's over. And then my favorite part of the whole entire game, I was in tears over this. She shows up to his house, and they're on the phone talking, and I won't give too much of it away just in case you guys are trying to spoil yourselves, but those of you who played will know what I'm talking about. She's on the phone with him, and she's like, so, do you hate me? And he's like, oh, well, your personality kind of sucks. And she's like, oh, so you do hate me? And he's like, I'm crazy about you. I cried. I'm not even gonna lie. I cried because it was exactly how I wanted it to happen. I don't know how Suda read my thoughts, but it was exactly how I wanted it to happen. And then they kiss, and then yeah. It actually happens. They have sex, and he's not even number one. What does that tell you? Sylvia's not that much of a bitch. Okay, I lied. She's a total bitch, but she has a heart somewhere in there. Somewhere. A little one. A little $1 million diamond heart. Is it just me, or do other cosplayers feel the need to defend their character to the very end? Because I am diehard about Sylvia Christel. I will defend her till the end. I'm such a loser, I know. I need a life. But I loved it. I was so happy. I love it. I love it. I was so happy about it, and I'm so happy it happened. Happy. I know you guys love hearing me repeat the same exact thing at least 15 times in my videos, right? Alright, so I'm gonna move on. But seriously, if you did play No More Heroes 1 and you were debating on getting No More Heroes 2, I would say pick it up. If you didn't grow up with 8-bit arcade games, you're going to have a little trouble with it. But I loved it. I definitely recommend it, and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Thank you, Suda, for making such a wonderful game. It had a great ending, and I could not ask for more. So I love you guys, and keep being bitchin'. Mwah!